and welcome to another video by Financial Learning. On today's video, I want to talk about some new import records that came in for Mullen Automotive. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So as you can see, I've been charting Mullen's various import records over the past few months, and I have them color coded here. So the yellow cells are actually going to be Mullen's vans and van parts. The blue cells are going to be the Mullen trucks and truck parts. The green rows are going to be the batteries. Purple rows are going to be tires, and then the orange rows are going to be miscellaneous. So for miscellaneous, for instance, there is a water booth that for rain testing. So both for the Mullen 1 and then when it says UU program, they're talking about the urban utility, which is going to be the truck. And then also you can see the Keonto Motor had a 5-vehicle shipment as well. But for today's video, I want to focus on the yellow rows, and those are going to be about the Mullen Class 1 vans. So let's go ahead and jump into a little bit more detail. So on this page, I want to talk a little bit about the Mullen Class 1. This is the urban delivery EV cargo van. So this is going to be for the fully homologated version. As you can see, this week we did have some driver airbags, as well as some curtain airbags, the steering wheel, clock spring. All those are the different mechanisms that are needed for the homologation process. We do know, based off of Mullen's website, that they do have a 2024 model that's going to be available in a 2-seater configuration. They've been working on the crash testing for that at the time being. We don't know if they've actually completed those testings and they now have this vehicle out for offering. There should be some type of PR whenever that happens, as well as some updates on their website. One thing to note as far as the shipper goes, this is by Jinzhou, which is an automotive safety company. I'm going to talk about that in some more detail on a future slide. A couple other items on this specific slide I do want to bring up is the UD headlamp. So that's the urban delivery headlamp. So those are for the Class 1 vans. There was a total of 360 of those, so about 180 vans worth of headlamps. And then I already made a video about the 93 seats that were delivered. Those again could be used if you wanted to convert a 1-seater to a 2-seater. So it gives the flexibility depending on what the customers want. Mullen can quickly update those. Now what will take a little bit of additional time is going to be the airbag. So if a customer wants to, let's say, go for a 2-seater, Mullen will have to convert both the airbags for the safety features as well as that seat. Again, this gives them the flexibility to kind of offer both of those and really have the opportunity to kind of convert where needed. The last thing I wanted to show is there was an import of 46 of the Class 1 vans. I did look up this G100 electric window sealing logistics vehicle on the Mullen website, and yes, this is for the same style van. All right, I want to do a little bit of a deep dive into this vendor. So this is Jinzhou Jinheng Automotive Safety Systems Company, and they were set up in 1997. They are a subsidiary of Wonder Group, which has the largest domestic supply of airbag and seat belts. The company is located on a property of 99,000 square meters. The facility itself, the building, is a little over 35,000 square meters. And in terms of employees, they have 978 of those, 148 of which are R&D personnel, and they list their assets at 1.26 billion. And then back in 2015, their main business income was up to over $1 billion, not dollars, but this is in their currency, RMB. They are listed as the largest domestic airbag production base with all the major manufacturing equipment and inspection facilities. They have ISO certifications. The annual capacity for airbags is 2 million sets per year. Again, they provide these specific components for up to 20 different OEMs. One of which I went and highlighted would be SAIC GM Mullen, and that name should sound familiar. These Class 1 vans, when they're getting imported over before they go through the homologation process, they are this Mullen style vehicle. So these airbags are actually built for this type of vehicle. All right, and that brings this video to an end. If you like what you heard, please consider giving this video a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider as well. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts about this video, and let me know about any other content that you'd like to see. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one.